Hey everybody, I am back with another haul video. This weekend I went to they advertised it as a garage sale, but it was more of a sale inside of a church. I don't even know if it was a church. It was basically like a gymnasium that they rent out, and they do this charity garage sale every year. Um, Prices were kind of all over the place. Like certain things were like, wow, that's really cheap, and then certain things were just really overpriced. Um, so I got a few things there. Just the way they described it, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than it was, but I don't know, it was very unorganized, and they didn't even have everything unpacked, which I thought was kind of odd. Like, you still had to rifle through boxes, and when I got there, the sale was already going on for, I don't know, 2 hours, and some of the people telling, like, other people buying stuff that they didn't even unpack everything. And the sale was only one day, so not too sure why, but whatever. So I went there on Saturday. I was supposed to go to another sale, but it downpoured the entire day, so that um, other church sale I was supposed to go to got canceled. Then on Mother's Day, I went thrifting with my mother, and we went to two different savers. So I didn't get a huge quantity of things, but the quality, I would say, I was very happy. Okay, so this is probably my pride and joy of the um, entire like weekend. So it's a glass or ceramic pitcher. This lid comes off so you could pour it. It is in absolutely perfect condition. It doesn't look like it's ever been used. And it's made exclusively for Westinghouse by the Hall China Company. So I did a little research, and apparently this is from the 1930s. Um, I'm assuming this was in somebody's like cabinet because it's not dusty. There's nothing wrong with it. It looked like they bought it today. So this was $5.99. Super super happy with that. Okay, next I have shown I bought a pair of the smaller ones of these previously this year, but these are the larger ones. Now, this one is plain, but the other one has those things in here that I honestly don't know what it's used for. But these are the larger ones, so they had two of these, so I have two of the larger ones and two of the smaller ones, and these were $3.99 a piece for the large ones. Um, I was pretty happy with that, I gotta say. Um, I was kind of hesitant on buying them just because they were exactly the same, but I'm happy I did because, you know what, for $8 for the two, I would be very upset if I didn't get them because I do like the larger ones a lot more than the smaller ones. So that was good. Okay, so I bought this plate. It actually is the exact same pattern of the china that I've been purchasing through Home Goods, but it's a totally different brand. So they only had one of these plates. It's made by Villeroy and Bach of West Germany, and it's bone china. Um, the brand that I have been purchasing is Richard Gonari. Gonari, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But this is only $1.99, so an amazing, amazing deal. Okay. So this also came from Savers. It is this really, really tall. It's a brass vase, and it has a lot of like intricate detail. Usually, my brass like animals and stuff, I like to polish them and make them all shiny, but This is one piece I'm probably not going to shine just because I feel it like it almost makes it look like an artifact, you know, when it's this color. So I think I'm going to leave this be. I don't know what's on the bottom here, but this was from Savers, and this was only $6.99. Probably the cheapest I was ever going to get this size piece. I've seen smaller ones that they're charging at least $5 for ones that only go up to like here. So for this big heavy one, I was happy. Okay, I'm going to bounce back and forth between Savers and like charity sale. So I got these from the charity sale. They're a set of they're a set of candlestick holders. They are made out of wood and they have elephants. And they look like they're hand carved and everything. And they're very heavy. This was a complete splurge for me. I knew if I didn't buy them, I would basically hate myself forever. So they were $12 for the pair. But you know, I looked at it this way. Can I go to Home Goods and get anything even similar of this quality for this price? And I don't think I would get a pair of anything like this with this heaviness that's real wood for $12. And you know what? It did go to charity. So I justified that. Okay. This I also got from Savers. It almost reminds me of olive wood. It looks like it's been stained, so I don't really know what type of wood this is. I paid $3.99. It's apparently like a touristy piece from Punta Cana, but I just thought it was really cool. You know, I like these wood things, and you know, like how it's just carved. There was a sticker on the bottom, but somebody peeled it off. So $3.99. You know, nice piece just to have on a shelf. But yeah, that was cute. Next from Savers, I got my first vintage thermos. It is from 1971. The inside doesn't look like it's ever been used. It does sound like there's stuff in there, but it is like like the paint is like chipped on the bottom, but it's only on the bottom. You know, this here is all perfectly fine. So I'm very happy. I want to collect a couple of these. You know, I think these would be like cute in the kitchen for decor. So this was only $3.99. I guess they marked it cheap because they don't really think anybody was going to use it since it's starting to like fall apart on the bottom. But I'm just going to use this for decor. So 1971. They had another vintage thermos there too. I'm guessing the same person donated, but there was no graphics on it, so I left that one. Okay, now back to the charity sale. I got this little soapstone, like hanging plate. I couldn't even tell you what kind of animal that is. Um, Basically they bundled this kind of stuff together. So this ended up being $1, which was really, really cheap because I do collect soapstone, and even at Home Goods, soapstone is pretty pricey. So I got a bunch of napkin rings this week, and this is also from the charity sale. This was a set of 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna say these are brass napkin rings. Yeah, made in India. They're very heavy, and for the most part, they're all still shiny. There's a few that I'm gonna have to polish or try to see what's going on. But you know, they're really good quality. So oh, they're two different styles. Didn't even realize that. So $1 for those. That was really exciting because you know how expensive napkin rings could be. Next, I got this set of 3 brass candle holders. I really can't buy any more brass, and especially any more candle holders, but I liked the height differences of these. And it came... These were part of the bundle. I believe they came to $4 for the 3 of them. So that was an amazing deal. More candle, I'm sorry, not candle, more napkin rings. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, so these are also 8. These are probably my favorite. These are hammered ones. And it's just, they're so pretty. Honestly, they look like they're from like Williams-Sonoma or Pier 1. They're not marked though. But this was $1 for the entire bag. Now this bag I paid $2 for. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, so they came with these like gold lacquer ones. I do have chargers that I bought from West Elm, so I'm thinking these might go together. Those are maybe. I pretty much got the bag just for these, almost like a Greek scroll. I want to say these are silver plated because it looks like on the inside they're tarnishing and some of them are tarnished on the outside. So hopefully these all clean up. That was the main reason I got them. But these were also in there. I don't think these are a set of 8 though. There's fork, knife, and spoon. But you know, if you have a smaller dinner party or, you know, I can make it work. 1, 2, 4. I see at least, oh no, I think there are 8 of these. So I got 3 different sets of napkin rings in this bag for $2. Not a bad deal at all, because I know Williams-Sonoma and Pier 1 charge like anywhere $6 to like $15 per napkin ring. Okay, now back to savers. As if those weren't enough napkin rings, I fell in love with these, like brass ones. But these were only a set of 4 for $1.99. So, you know, still a good price. I picked them up, you know, maybe I'll find another 4 down the line. Okay, next from Savers, I found this little teapot that I thought was vintage, but turns out it's from Starbucks. So this was $3.99. Looked it up on eBay, not worth anything. So I'll be keeping this for myself, but I don't really have anything in this tan color, so I figured for $3.99, this is a good size. Pretty much everything we have is white, so I thought that was cute. Next, I got a set of these 2 espresso cups. They're actually made by, you're not going to be able to see it, but they're made by Nespresso. So it came with 2 cups and 2 saucers for $1.99. I looked them up, and these are apparently rare. They're made in Germany, and a set of like the 2 plates and 2 saucers go for around $30 on eBay. So I did get these for somebody, so I'm probably not going to be selling them. And then I think this looks like the last thing I got. I saw this on the shelf and I literally ran to it. I thought it was just like a replica of a trumpet, but apparently it's a candlestick holder, which makes me wonder why there's only one. Unless somebody else bought the other one. I don't really know, because I just feel like this is a... I've seen the small trumpet brass candle holders, which are also on my wish list, but yeah, I've never seen one this big. It's at least a foot tall, probably a little bit more. This was a complete splurge item. It was $9.99. They marked this as a collectible. Not too sure why a brass candlestick is collectible, but whatever. I still paid $10. It's nice and heavy. Once again, I can't go to Home Goods to buy this, so I'm happy that I got it. Another piece I probably will not be polishing just because, you know, just the way this looks to me, I don't know, I picture like a trumpet from like the 50s or the 60s, like, obviously it's not real now, but I feel like it has more of a story to it because it's not shiny and new. So we'll see. Uh, Some people are telling me to polish it, but I don't think I am going to. I just hate that Savers puts these annoying stickers on that basically destroy everything. Like, I wish they would just put it like here in the bottom, where you could peel it off and nobody would see all the residue. I don't want to really sit and put this in water and get the water to damage it. That's a little upsetting. So that's it for this haul, everybody. The upcoming weekend, on Saturday, I am going to a town-wide sale in a pretty ritzy neighborhood. So that could go a few ways. I'm just hoping everything is not super overpriced. Um, and then on Sunday, I passed by a temple that says they're having a thrift sale. Now, my mother said she's gone there a few years ago, and it was complete garbage. But, everybody's tastes are different. So, I have hope. I'm probably going to take a look, see what they have. And then the beginning of June, there is another town-wide sale that I went to last year. But I was only able to go for a few hours because I had work. But now that I don't work right now, I'll be able to spend the entire day there because it was another well-off neighborhood. But they basically were like, we don't want to take the stuff back in our house. They were selling it for like quarter, 50 cents, $1. I've never been to garage sales really like that around me, Everybody wants to get rich off their garage sales around here. So that's pretty much why I go to Savers, because Savers is the only decent place that I could get vintage or like secondhand items for decent prices. I wish they would bring back their punch card though, but apparently that's not going to happen. I asked until she wasn't sure if it was after the Memorial Day sale or the 4th of July sale. So we'll see. I actually am most likely I'm going to Savers tomorrow with my aunt and cousin because it's senior day. So we are dragging my aunt with us to use her senior discount. So that will be exciting. I've never been to Savers on a sale day like that, and we're not going to be going to the evening, but we're only going to one Savers, and we will be going to the Savers that I didn't go to yesterday. So that is usually the Savers that I do the best at, because it's in a nice it's in between several nice neighborhoods. So I've gotten a lot of good name brand stuff there that I don't think I showed in whole videos. No, I haven't. So hopefully Tuesday I do well. And now, a lot of sales are coming up, so let's just see what the summer brings. I'm very optimistic about this summer, and so far I think everybody that I've been watching on YouTube, I think everybody's been finding pretty good stuff. So I think this is a good year for garage sales and all that kind of stuff. However, I do not do estate sales around me, just because the estate sales that I go to, we only have like so many companies, and they run every estate sale basically where I live, and their prices are just skyrocketed. They're like eBay prices, and it's just like, I don't want to pay something, like I could get it newer or cheaper someplace else. So it's just not worth it. So I'm sorry for this rant, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another haul video, hopefully this week. Talk to you later. Bye.